Well, howdy neighbor. Welcome back to Hammer and Saw Customs. I'm old brother Bill, jack of all trades, master of none. I'm glad you folks could stop by because today is, that's right, move-in day. The old pallet wood workshop, off-grid shop, fix-it shop, break-it shop is done. Well, it's done. I just lack finishing because you know how those projects go. They're really never completed. That don't mean the show's going to stop. It just means that we're actually going to be able to get in and start doing some projects that I hope you guys and gals will enjoy. So, got some sun right now, but it's just windy and rainy today. So come on in, get out of the rain, rest your hands and face. As always, grab you a snack, grab you something cool to drink. Make sure it's mobile because I'm going to be showing you around the shop, the outside, and I got a little bitty project we'll do to kind of finish out the move-in. So come on back after the break and we'll get started. Man, if you ever notice, the older you get, how time just flies by like an hour. Man, when you were a kid, an hour was like, you know, a week long. Go play for an hour. It's like, man, you gotta find something to do for an hour? Now, as you get older, it seems like it takes you an hour just to get your boots on. Oh! Hey neighbor, you're back already. Well, welcome back to Hammer and Saw Customs with old brother Bill. So today, not much on Safety Steve stopping by. We are going to do a little small project that we're going to use the old wireless Bluetooth air nailer to get together. But before I do that, I wanted to give you just a little quick walk around of the shop. And basically we'll put this together and we'll kind of close out the building of the pallet wood workshop, fix-it shop, off-grid shop, break-it shop. So let me snag on the camera there, take you on a walk around before the rain and the winds come back, and then a little peek around in the shop. And then we'll jump right into the project. What do you say, neighbor? All right, let's go. All right, neighbor. I'll try to keep the camera just as smooth as I can. So there's the old pallet wood workshop, fix-it shop, break-it shop, off-grid shop. A little cloudy today. We've got some rain and that. It is rainforest. So there's the windows, the power system, battery bank. Got the trim all done. There's the old barn door. I've got the little stoop installed to help the old man get in and out. Got a nice little solar light there so I can find a place. Gonna maybe do some hammer and saw after dark episodes, so we'll check those out since the old power system's working fine. There's the door all finished up, and we're going to move on to the other side that was open for the longest. But there we go. We've got the windows all done. Got my wood rack system going in. Those are just scraps. I cut off scraps, throw those together, and I'm going to use those to hold all the pallet wood as I break them down. And I'll show you how that's going on the back side. This is downhill here, so hold on a second so I don't fall and break my neck. Of course, this is going to be the new location for the old tent that I started out in. That tent is my welding, sandblasting, and painting tent. It's an old military surplus tent. If you guys will check some of those old videos out, you'll see what it looked like and where it was at. But here's the back side, and I've already started, you know, my big box store lumber racks back here. We've got all the pine raw wood from our 2x4 style runners to the bottom boards to just miscellaneous pine. Then we've got all our runners here. So we've got all our oak runners, our pine runners, and then our long pine runners. Can't miss those. And this is the pile that's worth the most. This is 1 by 4 by half, all oak boards off of pallet wood pallets. There's a 1 by 6s, and then there's a 1 by 6s and 1 by 4s. They're a little thicker. They're almost up to like 3/4 of an inch. So all that piled right up there on the old pallet wood workshop. And then up top, since we are kind of toasty, kind of just put some netting up there, keep out the birds. That way the sawdust and dust and whatever we'll be doing inside and the heat. So all right, that's it. Let me pop open the windows. I'll show you those, and then we'll take a little tour inside. Stand by. All right, back outside. Here's how those windows work. Let the breeze through, not let the rain in. On the sunny side, of course it's not sunny today, but it's still nice and bright inside. And there they are on that side. So old barn doors holding up just fine. Like I said, a little stoop. We'll go into the shop. There's going to be the backdrop from now on, but we're going to put a little something there in the middle that's missing. Love that natural lighting, neighbor. That membrane tarp is just working out really well. So there's our windows, our countertops, our drawers. Starting to get some tools and supplies in. Probably take more than just a day to move in. There's our power system, which is just doing great. And there's some wind going there. And our chop saw location. All right, neighbor. Well, here's our project I got going for us. Let's jump into it and get started. All right, neighbor. So what I'm going to be doing today, like most everything we start out, we're going to start out with what? Our box. Started out with a box frame like we did for the countertops. Started out with a box frame for the old assembly table. Ooh, so nice to have this thing. So now we're going to start out with a box, because what we're going to do is we're going to make a shadow box picture frame out of some of that oak I showed you outside, with just some 45s and some pieces that we've cut to length. These have the 45s pretty much going this way on the end, and then these have the 45s like a regular picture frame going that way. And we're going to put the old hammer and saw flag into this and snag it on that wall right behind me. So you just can't miss the old hammer and saw. So with that, you got any questions? Oh, it's raining cats and dogs, as you could possibly hear. So I can't hear you, neighbor. So remember to get out those old flanges, click clack down there on the old computer. While you're there, you might as well hit that old subscribe button down there. Brother Bill would greatly appreciate it. Hit the old bell, that lets me know, to let you know there's a new video out. Also, you can check old Brother Bill, believe it or not, or even if you want to, but it is what it is, out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Oh, and if you're on YouTube, while you're at it, after you've checked out old brother Bill's videos, there's a couple folks down there in my channel lineup. They don't know me from Adam, but I enjoy watching them, so maybe give them a little love as well. Alright, so I'm going to grab some tools, especially the old nailer stapler 6000 noisemaker, and you won't be able to hear anything I got to say with that thing running. So we'll get this assembled, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, neighbor, here we go. Moment of truth. What's it gonna look like? Oh, let's see. Well, hey, considering the materials I had, and you gotta work within your limits, as in the length of the wood, I probably could have spliced some in, but I wanted this to be all one piece. But there we go. Hammer and Saw Customs. Nice little flag, and the new pallet wood workshop, fix it shop, break it shop. Off-grid shop. Alright, now that's all that's left to do is let's get it up on the wall. Let me grab a couple tools and we'll jump right in. Alright, neighbor, I gotta see what that looks like. Oh boy. Okay, as always, you always gotta clean up after you make a mess. You make your bed up, right? You wash your clothes, right? I know you guys wash your truck out there, so don't get Brother Bill for being a little OCD about cleaning up. Well, neighbor, I think that deserves a drink. For those that didn't know, can't seem to figure it out, are still scratching their head, Brother Bill's drink of choice always will be, and I think it's totally certified, gratified, and appropriate to have one now that the old pallet wood workshop, break shop, off-grid shop, fix shop is now up and running full-heartedly. Is Brother Bill's, what? Say it with me, good old Southern sweet tea with some NASCAR additive. And it is what? Woo! Smooth! Alright, neighbor. enough silliness. Thanks for stopping by Hammer and Saw Customs and visiting with Brother Bill. As always, as we close out, I want you to remember those veterans, past and present, and all the things that they've done for us, hopefully, and will do. But also remember our first responders out there, whether it's sunny or rainy, they've got their hands full. So when you hear those sirens, get out of the way. As always, neighbor, this is not about what Brother Bill can do. This is about what you can do. So say it with me. If your neighbor can do it, you can learn to do it too. If you can't, that's fine. As always, Brother Bill's here to build whatever you like. Hey, now that the old pallet wood workshop is up and running, I can take those requests to build what you like. Send me a picture, send me a comment, send me a smoke signal. Let me know what you'd like to see. I think I've got several items lined up to do for you folks. Plus, I've got some off-grid things. I maybe got a greenhouse, a makeshift greenhouse I'm going to put together for you. Of course, I'm going to be moving the old surplus military tent down back, so that's going to be a show or so. To get up the old welding station. Got lots of projects coming along, but I'd be glad to sprinkle in things that you guys would like to see. Hopefully, I know how to do it. If not, I'll show you old Brother Bill's Hammer and Saw Customs way of doing it. I know that was a short one, but I know you guys got lots of things to do. I appreciate you stopping by. And as always, neighbor, hammer on safely. Until next time, just keep it between the ditches. Aloha. Oh, sorry, neighbor. You know, Brother Bill always forgets something. I'm just as forgetful as I can be. Maybe this is the cause. Don't forget, Brother Bill comes at you every Friday at 9 a.m. I think it's Honolulu Standard Time or Hawaiian Standard Time. But got a new video. Going to try to hold to that as much as I possibly can. I hope you had a good 4th, and I'll see you on the next video. Aloha.